Hello students, today I am here to teach you going to school cbse's class 4th first chapter, that is part 2. In the previous video I have taught you about the part 1 where we learned about the different types of bridge. Today we will continue with the second part, so let us begin. You have seen how children use different kind of bridges to cross the rivers and other uneven areas to reach the school. We saw how children pass the rivers, that is using a trolley, using bamboo bridge and also a cement bridge. So we have seen this in the previous video. If you had a chance, which bridge would you like to use and why? So if I had a chance, I would like to use cement bridge as it is safe from other bridges. So if there was a chance to use a bridge, I would like to use the cement bridge because it is very safe from the other bridge. Do you have to cross any bridge on the way to your school? If yes, what is the bridge like? Yes, I cross a cement bridge to reach the school. Yes, there is a bridge, so that is a cement bridge I cross to reach the school. Find out from your grandparents what kind of bridges were there when they were young. Yes, there were wood bridges during the grandparents' days. Is there any bridge near your house? Find out more about the bridge. So where is the bridge? Over a water, over road, between two mountains or somewhere else? Yes, there is a bridge and the bridge is over a road. Who all uses the bridge? Is it used by people on the foot and also by vehicles and animals? The bridge is used by animals, vehicles and the human beings. And does the bridge seem to be old or it is new? The bridge is old. Find out what materials are used in making this bridge. List some of them. Cement, sand, iron rod are the materials used for making the bridge. Draw a picture of a bridge in your notebook. Do not forget to draw train or vehicles, animals or people who cross the road. Imagine what difficulties there would be if the bridge was not there. So I have drawn a bridge here and also a vehicle moving on it. So if there was no bridge, what would happen? Let us imagine. If there was no bridge, it would be a great difficulty in crossing and reaching the other side. So it might be water body or mountain something. If there was no bridge, it would be a difficulty to reach on the other side. So let us find out some other ways by which children get to school. Vallam. In some parts of Kerala, we use a vallam, that is small wooden boat, to reach the school. So in some parts of Kerala, children uses this boat, a small wooden boat that is called as vallam, to reach the school. So have you seen any other kind of boat? Yes, I have seen other kinds of boats. Can you think of other ways by which we can travel on water? We can travel on water by ship and also in a submarine. Have you ever sat in a there is a camel cart given, you can see Rajasthan in the picture. We live in a desert. There is a sand all around. It gets very hot in the day. We ride in a camel cart to reach the school. So these children can't walk on the hot sand in the desert, so they ride on the camel cart and reach their school. That is in the Rajasthan. Have you ever sat in a camel cart or a horse carriage? Tonga, where did you climb it on it yourself or did someone help you? Yes, I have traveled in a cart. My parents helped me to climb it. So you can't climb it alone, so someone has to help you. How did you feel riding in the cart? Also share your experience in the classroom also. Having a ride in a cart was very enjoyable for me. Bullock cart. We ride in a bullock cart going slowly through the green fields. If it is too sunny or rainy, we use umbrellas. So these children go to school by bullock cart. Yes, in the villages. So if the day is very sunny and if it is rainy, they hold the umbrellas and travel in the bullock cart. Jugaad, what a vehicle. Look at a special transport. It sounds put when it runs. Is it not something special? The front looks like a motorcycle, but a carriage at the back is made out of planks of the wood. Yes, here in Gujarat we have a jugaad vehicle where the front of the vehicles look like a motorcycle and the back is made up of a wooden planks. So it is a need of a invention which was done in Gujarat for traveling, that is children going to school. Do you have such vehicles in your area? Yes, there are lots of jugaad vehicles in India. What do you call them in your area? Motor auto, vehicle with 3 wheels. Would you like to ride in something like this? Why? Yes, this might give a new experience for me. Can you tell why it is called a jugaad? This is called jugaad because it is a need of invention. The jugaad has been made by using waste materials. Why don't you also try to make something by putting together some waste material? Yes, even you can try making something like jugaad by using the waste materials kept at your home. Can you think of a place where none of these vehicles can reach? Yes, there are such places. Yes, there are such places where no vehicles can reach. Can you imagine to stay there? Children cross the jungle. We have to go through a thick forest to reach school. At some places it is so thick that even sunlight does not pass through. It is also very silent there. You can also hear sounds of different birds and other creatures. So some children have to cross a thick jungle where even sunlight doesn't reach, and also they can hear the sounds of birds and creatures. So, have you ever been in a thick jungle or any such place like this? No. Write your experience in your notebook. Can you recognize some birds by their sounds? Can you imitate the sounds of the birds? Do it. So, you can make the sounds of birds and try doing this at your home. Moving on the snow. See how we reach school. We go to school through miles of snow. We hold hands and walk carefully. If snow is soft, our feet sinks into it. When the snow is frozen, we may slip and fall. So see how great difficulty here it is. So children holding their hands walk very carefully on the snow to reach the school. If the snow is very soft, their legs will sink inside. And if the snow is very frozen, they will slip and fall. Have you ever seen so much snow? Where? If yes, where? In the films or somewhere else? Yes, I've seen in the movies. This happens in the northern hills where children travel through the snow and reach the school. Rocky paths. We live in the mountain, the paths are rocky and uneven. The children who live in the plains will find it difficult to walk on this, but we can easily race up and down. So in the Uttaranchal, there are rocky paths through which children travel and reach their school. That is very rocky and uneven plain. Children race up and down and go to school. No matter whether there is a dense forest, farms, mountains or snow on the way, we manage to reach the school. See, these children with all these difficulties manage and reach to school. Do you face difficulties on the way to your school? No, you don't face any difficulties. You have your school buses to travel. You can travel. Which is the best month in which you like to go to school and why? March is the best month of going to school because we have exams and later the summer holidays. See me walk. Go to a ground or an open space with your friends. Act the way you will walk in this situation. The ground is made up of soft and smooth rose petals. So you imagine like these three situations and try to walk on them. So first you imagine that the ground is made up of some smooth rose petals and try to walk on it. The ground is covered with thorns and there is tall grass on the sides. So there are thorns and tall grasses. So you are walking through this. The ground is covered with snow. So the ground is full of snow and you are trying to walk on this. Was there a difference in the way you walked each time? Yes. So soft, smooth rose petals you can easily walk on. In the thorns you have to walk very carefully, and also in the snow you have to walk very carefully. Your legs might sink, or if the snow is frozen you can slip and fall. Bicycle ride. We ride our bicycles on the long road to school. At first, girls here did not go to school because it was too far, but now groups of 7 or 8 girls easily ride even through the difficult roads. So it was a great difficulty for a girls to go to school, but nowadays bicycles, a group of 7 or 8 girls come together and go to schools through the difficult roads. Can you ride a bicycle? If yes, who taught you to ride? Yes, I can ride. My parents have taught me riding bicycle. How many children come on bicycles to your school? There are many children who come on bicycle to school. From children's pen. Failed in the test, 30 rulers. Fooled around in the test, 15 rulers. Homework not done, 18 rulers. Nails, teeth, dress not clean, 30 sit-ups. Having fun in class when teacher is out, stand on one leg for 2 hours. Not back in class after the recess, stand on the bench with your hands up in the air for 1 hour. So these all are punishments given for you if the work is not done. So these punishments should not be given. So if you are doing any mischief, ask your teacher to give some other punishment other than 30 rulers, 15 rulers, 18 rulers, sit-ups, stand on the bench, putting your hands up in the air. So all these punishments can't be given. So you can ask for some other punishment. So please don't do the mischief, and if you have done so by mistake, then ask your teacher to give some other punishment. Do you also have punishment in your school? So what kind? If you have punishment in your school, what kind of punishment is your teacher giving? Do you think that punishment should be there in the schools? So what do you think punishment should be given? So if you are doing any mischief, punishments will be given by the teacher. So what type of punishments will you all like? So drawing a dream picture of yours. So all this might be a punishment. Is punishment the only solution to misdeeds? Make some rules for school to prevent misdeeds. So you can make a list of punishments which you want when you do some mischief. Draw a picture of your dream school in your notebook and write about it. So you can draw a dream picture of your school, so which you dream of, and write about that picture, that is about the school. So in this part 2 we studied about how with all the great difficulties again student reached to the school, and we also studied about no punishments. So if you have done some misdeeds, you decide the punishment and tell it to your teacher. And also draw a dream school of yours and write something about it. So in the next video I'll be solving a worksheet on going to school. So please watch my next video. Thank you for watching this video.